Yes, yes! Finally, after waiting 2 months, I have notification and confirmation from BITMAIN and DHL Shipping that my KA3 miner is on the way. Yes, it is January 29th of 2023, and welcome to Crypto Mining Insider. Today I'm going to be kind of just sharing with you just that my miner is finally shipped. So I know a lot of you people out there have been keeping their eyes on this miner even for themselves. So maybe you've ordered it from BITMAIN, or maybe you got it from one of the distributors or resellers. But my miner is finally shipped, so I would expect yours would be too if you were part of that first December batch, although it's the end of January and it got delayed. And I did a full video about this attending the WDMS event and how it gave me priority access to attending this miner. And this was thanks and compliments to BITMAIN. So big thumbs up, BITMAIN. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I was actually attending there as a SVIP, and I had full access to all the venues there, all the different, exhibits going on. I got to take apart some miners. So there was actually a lot of great information in this video. So I'll be putting a link down below. And if you want to see what those WDMS events are, but the networking I've gotten out of it, the people, the friends and colleagues I was able to make out of this is priceless. And just, it really opened up my mind and my thoughts to mining so much more. I actually even got involved now in Bitcoin mining. I actually have some Bitcoin miners on the way, and they should be here too any day. So wow, this is like super mining Christmas for me. But again, it's after a lot of hard work and hunting to try to get these opportunities. But I attended it and was able to get one of these KA3 miners at their initial price of only $5,300. Keep in mind too, though, that's going to be coming with tariffs, and there's like another $300 shipping on it. So all in, it's probably going to be about $7,000, which is pretty expensive for a miner. But compared to how they're selling now, it was a big discount. But by attending this event, it gave me that priority access. Now, I guess I could have purchased actually up to 3 of them. Any of them, if you were at this WDMS, you could have purchased up to 3 of them. And I have colleagues there who did purchase up to 3 of them. However, at the time, I seen KADENA price back in towards the end of November was trading down at around 89 cents. So although we had a lot of, bleak or dismal outlook on crypto as a whole, even though this miner looked like it was profitable, I watched the profitability go from KADENA go from $1.05 a day down to like 89.90 cents. So I wasn't so comfortable with pulling the trigger on 3 of them, but I did get 1 of them, and I'm grateful to get that because now looking at ASIC miner value, I still see the KA3 is holding up as one of the most profitable miners for quite a few months now, 53.03 a day. And if I just click into this, I can see electric, it's saying it's $9 a day. That's at 12 cents, but if you're closer to 11, 10 cents, just to get an idea, because I'm working on some new mining, power strategies. But it'd still be, pretty expensive to run this miner. But it would be making $50 to $54 a day at the current hash rate, at the current difficulty, and at the current, price, because we've seen KADENA has really shot up quite a bit, especially over this past month. I'm looking, if I go back to right around the beginning of the year, look at it, it was at 86 cents. And now it's up to $1.35. So that's a huge rally. And, I was so bullish, too, on this coin, too. I did a lot of my own research. And, see, KADENA is a pretty unique blockchain in the sense that it's not one chain, it's multiple chains, but they're braided together. And they form, what's called their chain web. And that allows them to do a very, very high amount of transactions effortlessly compared to things like Ethereum or Bitcoin, which is really a single chain. But I'm going to be covering more of that in future videos. But I personally am very bullish on the KADENA coin, and especially with seeing the prices of it lately, it's just been really outperforming. It's been an epic coin, so I'm really psyched to be getting this miner really, really soon. And if you want to take a look to see what it looks like, hold on. So here is the BITMAIN, the KA3 miner. They actually had a demonstration model on display. And I was actually the first one online to register to get one. And I was hoping maybe I would be able to actually take this one home. But unfortunately, it was, they said, although it's a full unit, you're going to have to wait for yours to be shipped. So I had to wait for it. But I just kind of wanted to give you this preview of what this looked like. And I covered this all in my original video too. But this is what the KA3 looked like. It has the same pretty much form factor as the K7, or it looks like the S19. But it'll be here within the week, so I can't wait to demonstrate that for you. Although these miners were supposed to be shipped in a December of 2022 batch, they were delayed. And I received notification from BITMAIN towards the end of December or early January that they're going to be delayed up till January 31st due to COVID and other, I guess, situations. Currently, we're seeing at least a great rally up at 135. If I look over at mining pool stats, I can see the hash rate has jumped up quite a bit. If I'm looking at the hash rate history, you could see since around August, September, when these miners were released, it was around 120, 100 to 40 petahash. But now, since these miners are released and out in the wild, I can see that the hash rate on this is over 215 right now is the overall network hash rate. And that's because a lot of the ant miners, I think, are in transit right now, these KA3s. Originally, ant pool was actually one of the higher pools contributing that hash rate. But who knows how many of these miners they're going to ship? That is probably the biggest question. I wish we all knew how many miners are going to be out there. How much is it going to affect the hash rate? Is the profitability of this miner going to stay up? I don't know. But these miners are great, and they're powerhouse miners. But even right now, they're reselling, although they make a great price, they're showing it over $54, $52 a day, depending upon your electricity. They seem like great miners. How long is that profitability going to hold up? Well, it's going to depend on how many miners come on board, how much of the KADENA coin gets adopted, and how much we see upward price mobility of the coin. So there's a lot of uncertainty with it. I mean, it's really a big investment. Even if you got it like I did, which was still in my all-in cost with tariffs and shipping, was still around $7,000, which is, really expensive. But right now I see these miners are, trading for like $11,000 on average. So they're really, really expensive. But hopefully the ROI on it, and hopefully I'll be able to, get a good recovery of this and hopefully a good profit. If KADENA itself as a coin, I'm very bullish on. See, right now we're looking at it and it's trading at $1.35, which seems great compared to where it is. But if I look at like all-time highs, I think it was somewhere around, 22, 24. I believe it's like $24. I think it was the all-time high. So you're looking going from $1.35, if it even gets to its all-time high of around $23, $24 again, that would be a huge rally. And that would be a great windfall for me. But again, we don't know what the future holds, and nothing I'm sharing with you today is financial advice. I'm just sharing with you today that BITMAIN is shipping these KA3 miners, which I think is fantastic. Oh, there's a lot of these other, I guess, distributors out there that is distributing and selling these miners for a big premium because that's what the market bears. The price of these miners is based upon the revenue. If KADENA coin was trading down low, the price would be lower. But these are making huge profits. You're talking $50+ a day on these miners. However, if you're not in that price point where you'd be interested in a miner like this, you may want to consider some alternatives. Like there's actually some other KADENA miners. So the KA3 is the #1 most profitable and it's most efficient. Recently released two, there's an IB-Link, a BMK3, and that's also making a strong profit. And that's showing me about 1835 a day, and that's 0.047. So it's significantly less efficient than the KA3, although it's a big step forward from the previous generation. But not too far down the line, you see, is the new gold shell, the KD Box Pro. And these are currently making about $1 a day. And they actually have a high hash rate and a low hash rate mode. But overall, they're pretty efficient, substantially more efficient than the KD Box Pro, 0.8, 0.88. So it's actually 10-15%, I think, more efficient than the previous version. But great news is I actually have both of these miners, a KDA Box 2 and a CK Box 2 that was just sent to me from Coin Mining Central. So if you're interested in either of these miners, definitely stay tuned for my video. I'm actually working on it right now. But the KD Box Pro, they're selling it for $496, but I have a coupon that'll actually save you $120, and it helps support my channel too. But you can actually get this miner for a little bit under $400 by the time you add my coupon, shipped to your door. So that's an absolute win. Both of these are under $400. You know, much more affordable miners. How well is the profitability going to stay up on it? I don't know. I'm going to be taking a deeper look at that. So that about wraps it up for today. And I'm super psyched that I'm going to be getting my miner within the week. And I can't wait to be demonstrating. I'll be doing an unboxing and a full demonstration for you. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you press down on that subscribe button so you stay notified and up to date. You subscribing is what really means the world to me. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and seen what's going on, at least on the ASIC side. We're seeing a lot of other positive momentum on the GPU mining. Even Flux has been rallying in, I guess, in light of its halving coming very, very soon. And I've actually been doing some great Flux mining. But that's for another video coming very, very soon. So until next time, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.